The sticks are taped, the jerseys are on, and there is no safety net. It is time to do it for real here in the EASHL. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Nighthawks will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Quick pass to Dupuis. From off the wall and onto a stick. Pools moving the puck through his own zone. And we'll reset things after that icing. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw.
Center bears down on that bottom hand. A clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this.
Scores! The defender put it into his own net. The Nighthawks get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
Lowers the boom with that hit. The Nighthawks have it from their own end. And that's off a stick. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. And he sidesteps the check there. Makes some space. Stopped by the goaltender. Dupuis got the puck in his own zone. Lundqvist's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Well, that's an impressive hit early in the game here, James. You know what that says to me? Engagement. It says, I am engaged. I want to dictate the pace of play of this game.
The Nighthawks take possession off the faceoff. Grabbed along the board by Fancy. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. And he caught him when he wasn't looking. What a hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
What a hit on the play. Oh, my.
Well, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. They've got numbers.
Bingo!
And that's back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting two. Back-to-back, here they come.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Nighthawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Puck scooped up by Fancy. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. James, this is just an absolute clinic in body position, how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets his stick available and he executes.
Here they come on the attack. Sends it to the middle, and that goes off the body and a ride. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Fancy.
The Nighthawks have dominated right from puck drop. They've been urgent. Their first 5 strides have been quick, and they've sent a strong message right from the beginning of this game.
Fancy's taking it from his own end. What a hit, and they needed something.
Well, it's about time someone did something, James. I mean, so frustrating when your team doesn't come out to play, so a huge hit. Let's see if that sparks something.
Nice zone entry on the left side. Here he is with the backhander. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
It's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
Well, this is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area, the puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read, and the reason why it goes to the back of the net.
Denies him on the play.
Shepard makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash for second shot opportunity.
More than half the period has expired. The Icebreakers are down a pair. Jordan's won it off the faceoff. Moves it up.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Puck picked up by Leach. Cutting save. Scores! He doubles up the rebound and tucks it home. The Nighthawks came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. Jordan's quick stick lands on the puck here at center. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Markov lugging the puck. Slides it to Johnson. And now he moves it to Lindgren. Handles the pass. Scores! And look at this! Suddenly they're right back into it!
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within two. And this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Pass stolen in the open ice. Lindgren's got it along the wing. Slides it back to the blue line. Poole's got control of the puck in the corner. The Nighthawks gain possession. Makes his presence known on the ice. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this
look. Off the post. Oh, just a textbook hit.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. The Icebreakers move it now. Takes a big hit. Oh, he'll feel that one. And makes the save. The Nighthawks will play from the defensive zone. In close. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Here we go with period number 2. Let's see if the offensive fireworks continue. There's the whistle icing the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Nighthawks have just had a little more offense than their opponents tonight. They lead at 4-3. And a stiff break setup. And now he angles it across to Jordan. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Grabbed in the open ice by Lindgren. And now he moves it quickly to Houle. He got all of that hit. Quick shot! And the lane's clogged up blocking that. And he comes up with it. Gives up the body to block the shot. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. And it goes off a stick and off to the side. Tiptoes around the poke check. Sends it out in front. And that chance is blocked. Sends it ahead to Lindgren. And now he tries to get it across to Dupuis. Broken up at center. And here's the pass. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Moves into the slot. Shot. Close save. The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Looking to make something happen along the board. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. The Nighthawks now lead by 2. Takes the feed. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that.
Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. He scores! What a shot! The Nighthawks are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
And there we go. Icing is the call. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Jordan's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Levels him with the hit. Directed over to Markov. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove.
Shepard hasn't had to do very much tonight, but he does turn that shot aside, and it's important to make sure that you stay in the game and you're ready at all times for a shot on net, and he is, and he makes that save.
On-man rush. Referee signaling the late penalty. Looks like hooking will be the call. Let's get the call here. The Icebreakers have been handed 2 minutes for hooking.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
The Icebreakers win the defensive zone faceoff. Sends a pass in front, and that's stopped. The Nighthawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards, and down he goes. The puck goes free. Slides it diagonally to Dvorak. Denies him. Great save by the Kendi on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go post to post, kids, and that's exactly what he does to make the save.
Brings the iron.
The Nighthawks have to find some puck luck here, James. They've been all around the net. Yes, they have the lead, but they've been railing off the post. How many have they hit? Johnson's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Slides the puck over to Leaf.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say it's different, though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looks comfortable.
Now a quick pass to Dvorak. Pass to the front. Steps in with the block. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes a shot. Fantastic save.
Sometimes you have no time to think to make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. The Nighthawks are being called for tripping.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck, just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
The Nighthawks will play it through the neutral zone. Look at this. Centering pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And the puck leaves the zone. Sends a pass over. Left side save. The Nighthawks gain. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. Scores! And I think he put this in on his own.
He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own and you can just see the body language. He is not happy. Well, these goals are real deflators for the entire team. James thought he had a piece of it, and it just dribbles into the back of the net. He wants that one back.
And they win that neutral zone draw. Gets the puck over to Jordan. And that's a smart heads-up play by Houle. Here's a chance to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. The Icebreakers certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play, giving up a shorthanded marker.
After you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
Picked up along the boards by Johnson. Angles it over to Markov. Here's a chance. Stops it with the power. Wow. Answer the call on that play.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Excellent stick work on the play. And that's off the stick. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. No shortage of offense at both ends of the ice tonight, and here we go with period number 3. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
The Icebreakers are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
And sends it just out of reach. Moves it to Lindgren. Here they are on the attack. And that shot gets caught in traffic. The Icebreakers have a hold of the defensive zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats. Honestly, James, if that was me in that situation, I would have intercepted the puck and looked to pop it to someone else right away. But he wants to get activated into the play. He's made a great defensive play, which turns to offense. And now he wants in on the action that he created. Well, he does, and he finishes it off.
Let's it fly. And he turned that one aside. Big time stop there.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but 2 consecutive saves.
Gordon's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. For point blank. Blocker saved by Lundqvist.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power.
He's got a little jump. He's in. Great save. Scores. And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Oh, smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Here we go, one-man rush. Denied by Chambers. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall. So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Nighthawks are in the home stretch of this one here in the third period and lead by a wide margin. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. And they'll keep on playing as icing is waved off. The Nighthawks have it behind the cage. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that.
He scores! All over the rebound, and he taps it in.
I really like the effort on this goal, James. He gets the initial shot off, but then he continues towards the net, gets in behind the defenders who can't catch up to the rebound, and he puts it in.
The Nighthawks take control of the faceoff. And he takes the feed. Pucks to the paint. Big steal by the goaltender right in front. Oh, and the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. The Icebreakers get a hold of it. Fires it. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. And every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
The Nighthawks have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. The Icebreakers take possession of the neutral zone. Puck sent over to Dupuis. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? It's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles.
All alone! Oh, and that goes sideways with that chance.
Well, yeah, and it's a breakaway, and this can be extremely frustrating to lose this one-on-one battle to the goaltender, James. I mean, you do all that work to get in tight. Looks like he just ran out of room.
Taken by Houle. Passes it over. Uses the force on that hit.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
The Nighthawks wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. All alone! Talk about swag on the finish with that one!
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
The Icebreakers win the faceoff at center. Nice job to escape the zone. Oh, what a hit! And he lined it up perfectly. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick feed. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save. Well, he gets away again, using his speed to get to open ice here, James. Multiple breakaway goals in this one. You'd think that the opponent would have an answer, but they don't right now. He really has those first three strides that are breaking away from the pack.
And off the draw, they win possession. Looks to make a play over to Jordan. To the low slide! He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part!
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice.
The Nighthawks continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Icebreakers have been handed 2 for interference.
Now, the penalty has been called, James, and it's not really going to factor in the outcome. This game is already over.
He grabs the puck here at the point. That's a textbook save by Lundqvist. And a great save! They get it out of the defensive end. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck against the wall. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Well, an athlete's having a type of game like this, you just say, get him the puck, and that's exactly what's happening tonight, because every time it's on his stick, he's finding a way to fill the net here, James. Hattie so far in this game, he has been lethal when that puck is on his stick.
Poolside still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Oh, look at this! The Icebreakers play the puck from the back of the net. Here's the chance! Stop! They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go in attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Puck grab by Fancy. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. The Nighthawks carried along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Leach. Here's a backhander. Wrap around him. Tip denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
The Nighthawks are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that's all she wrote on that one. Well, look at this, Cheryl. They're perfect in the EASHL so far.
Well, it's not often you can say that, is it, James? They get their win and their debut, and that's got to feel good. What it does is it lifts you up. It gives you confidence, and it's a great starting point for their season.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EASHL. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The Nighthawks take possession to get this one underway. Locked him in the open ice.
Nothing better than an early hit in the game to dictate the pace, and she uses her body all of it on that one.
Takes the puck. She handles the pass. Shot-hander in front. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Here's a short pass to Roberts. Here's the feed in front. And it's blocked. Solid check to slow him down. The Icebreakers working around near the back end. There's a firm collision. Gaining steam here on the attack. Fires it on net. Jeffers hangs on to the puck to stop the play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. She handles the feed. The Nighthawks scoop it up along the boards. Biggs has it in the defensive end. And now it's grabbed by Roberts. Drives the puck down low. From behind the net. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Takes a shot. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny the dare.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
Into the offensive end now. With authority. Forces the turnover in the offensive zone. Oh, he rocked him.
Oh, that's gotta feel terrible, James.
Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
Nice poke check. Let's see what the officials are calling. The Nighthawks are getting 2 minutes for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Our first look tonight at their power play unit.
But there's no better way to break the ice than to put it in the net on the power play in your first opportunity. Wouldn't it be nice to get the first goal of the game on the PP?
Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the face-off. The Icebreakers win that offensive zone face-off. Scores! On the power play, they strike!
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? The way they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert.
Power play execution is all about retrieval and owning the puck. If you don't possess it, you can't score. But it comes right off of the face-off. And how often do you work on these set plays where you're trying to get the look that you want and then you convert? Beautiful play all the way around.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Quick shot! How did he stop that one?
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. And off the draw, they take the puck. And they go back on the attack in the offensive zone. The Icebreakers gain control of it. We got a penalty coming up here. Crew's going to play it from the back of the cage. Takes the feed at the point. Feeds it down low. And the puck takes his man to get the extra attacker on the ice. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Packets going off for interference.
You know the coach is going to be detailing the habits. Get in the shooting lane, sacrifice your body, push to the outside, get the puck down the ice. You got a 1-goal lead. You want to play on your toes coming out of it.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, an opportune time for a power play and to garner some momentum in this game. You're trailing by 1. You got to find a
score! And we are tied after that power play marker.
Well, this is absolutely huge, James. Power plays are supposed to give you momentum, and you certainly get it when you get the equalizer. Power play face-off that leads to possession. That is just a dagger. A quick shot and a goal. Buries it.
The Nighthawks got to be feeling good after evening the score here in the first.
Yeah, it's always about the next shift, right? And it's about the response to a goal against. And I think they've had a valiant response here. You've seen the impact as shifts go out there and they're able to generate some momentum with some sustained pressure. And they find a way to put it in.
Oh, he got a paddle on it. Oh, what a chance there.
Well, it almost looked like he converted a quick release shot. He had no time or space, but unable to put it by.
Puck scooped up by Weiss. Grabs control of it at the point. Takes it over. And that shot dies in traffic.
Petrov's really laboring to get off here, James. It looks like he's been injured. I hope he's okay because they're going to need him in this game.
Moves it quickly over to Hackett. Beautiful read in the defensive end by True. They've got numbers here. Here's the backhander. Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Shuts them down.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting straight up.
The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. At times, the game can be a game of ping pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
Biggs carries the puck in his own zone. The Nighthawks play it along the wing. Biggs explores his options behind the net. There's the collision, and look who's hit again. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. Second period's underway as the puck is dropped. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Icebreakers didn't get off to a great start at all.
Did you see that?
They tied up with the goal!
Oh, that is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the... for their efforts.
The Icebreakers have evened things up here in period number 2. We got ourselves a new game.
Yeah, you love these games that go back and forth, and they've worked hard to get to this point, and now they got the equalizer. Giddy up.
Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Roberts. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Here's a backhander. Big time stop.
Eustachia's movements are outstanding. I mean, he gets to position so quick. He's athletic, and he makes a huge save from the slot.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defense there. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Jeffers freezes the puck and opts for the whistle.
Eustachia has found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Hackett's got it in the defensive zone. Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Grabs it in his own end. Slides the puck across to Umberger. The Nighthawks take possession here in the open ice. Biggs has it now behind his own net. Look out! Working the puck deep inside their own end. Over the line they come. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Moves the puck along the half wall. Weiss gets a hold of the puck in the corner. Oh, just a great heads-up play by True. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Gains control of the puck here at the blue line. And he slides it quickly to Stoner. And it gets over to Wall. And it's a quick pass to Stoner. Made that stop. Pass across to True. Look out. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Plus a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
Quick pass to Petrov. Takes control of the puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied.
Did you see that?
Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. I like the effort on this to fight for position, James, and that's exactly what you have to do if you want to get to the interior. She recognizes that the shot is coming, and she positions herself perfectly to be able to get her stick on that puck.
The Nighthawks win it. The Icebreakers gain possession in their own end. Scoops up the puck here. Biggs plays it now. Works it across to True. And look who's at it again. Another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is using every ounce of his body to just crush players all over the ice, sending that message he wants to win.
And now he passes up to True. The Icebreakers gain possession. The Nighthawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Oh, look at this chance. Scores! There it is. 100 goals now in the Seychelles.
A milestone moment for him, James. Imagine the body of work that has gone into getting that number on the board.
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Here's a chance! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Receives the pass. The Icebreakers have it from the corner. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Oh, here we go. You knew that was coming.
Tempers are flaring now. You don't shoot that puck after the whistle unless you're sending a message, and you know, James, that you're going to have to answer for it.
Oh, I know a lot of people love watching these, but hopefully nobody's hurt here, seriously.
Yeah, that's tough to watch, especially taking that last punch. It was decisive, and he went down hard. The Icebreakers find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Both teams lined up in the face-off circle after the ice was finally decluttered moments ago. The Icebreakers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Oh, great read on the play. Blocker save. Quick pass across to Umberger. The Icebreakers move it ahead. Swing and a miss. Puck picked up by Petrov. And he coughs it up with the pass. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. He takes the feed. Into the paint! Scores! She makes it 1, 2, 3 for the hat trick!
I've really never been in a position, James, to look for number 4, but she certainly is. She's had a real dominant game tonight. You don't get those opportunities unless you have your legs under you, and she certainly found them. She's hit open ice, and she's executed.
A special night for her on the road. The Icebreakers are in the driver's seat now with that 1-goal lead, and timing, Cheryl, late here in this period. That's huge.
That's a huge booster for them, James, not only in terms of their confidence, but also the recognition of where they are heading into the intermission. Now it's about staying aggressive, but managing the puck. They need good blue line decisions.
Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Cybulski, Pounder, and here comes the third. I'm surprised I've got a voice here in period number 3 after all those goals scored through the first 40. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Nighthawks need to change their mindset in the third period and kind of flip the switch to attack mentality. This game is still close, many thanks to their goaltender. And now they got to find a way to generate some offense. When you're trailing, you got to take some risks. You have to bait your defenders, and you got to find a way to get through the middle of the ice. And when you get the chance, you got to convert.
The Icebreakers lead this one early in the third period. They have been the more aggressive team offensively with the lead in the shot department. Slides it across. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Slides it up front. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Tries to feed it over to Roberts. Puts it out front. Picked off in front. Moves the puck into the attacking area. The Nighthawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Huge steal in his own end. The Nighthawks cross the blue line and are on the attack. Moves it to Petrov. Lets it go. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Slides the puck across to Roberts. And he slides it quickly to True. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Slides it diagonally to Baumgartner. Redirected off a stick. And they move the puck out of harm's way. The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Quick feed to Keith. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Chase right in front. Mustachi is going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Icebreakers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Answers the call with a big save. Carries it across the line. Feeds it across. And that pass is redirected. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Throws one up to Roberts. Here's a breakaway. Right on their feet. And what happened there, partner?
Well, I think sometimes when you have time and you're trying to process, you're taking a little bit too much time. And I don't think there was the confidence, right? The confidence to know exactly what he wanted to do. And in the process, he flubbed it.
The Icebreakers win the draw on their own end. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Makes the move in front. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Penalty coming up here. Weiss caught for the pick. Interference the call.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Scooped up along the wall by Roberts.
Who's been so dangerous tonight? He's got 2 in the game. You know he's looking for the Hatties.
Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Handles it along the blue line. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Packets back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play shorthanded here. Here's a shot. Scores! And we are tied! It's a new game here in the third!
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James. And guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor. I love how he keeps his feet moving and is so aggressive on the puck carrier here, James. It is his contact, the way he lays out his opponent. And now his team's able to get the puck. He's not going to get an apple for this, but he creates the whole play.
Shot! Oh, you gotta love the effort as he blocks that. Avoids the poke check. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away.
A ton of goal.
Loose puck, and he's in on the low. Kisses it off. And he makes the save with ease. Puck puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the later stages of this period, we got a tie game. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. The Nighthawks look to start the transition game. Standing tall with a save. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive zone. He scores! There's the hat trick, and let it rain Chapeau.
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right. There's hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way.
The Nighthawks, with that goal, have gone up by 1 here in the third.
Well, you're better up by 1 than down by 1, James, but there's a lot of runway left. Now it's a mindset of attack, but be defensively responsible.
Slides the
Did
puck
you
over.
see that?
And a big-time goal here in the third. Evens things up.
Well, there wasn't much wiggle room left, James, but they found a way to put it in, and that's because of the full-court press that they've exhibited in this third period. She's in that prime scoring area, gets it on the backhand, corrals it nicely, and has the ability to get that bottom hand real strong on it. Goaltender can't read it.
Puck picked up in the open ice. Umberger's got it in the offensive zone. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Angles it over to Roberts. The Nighthawks have it now. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
The setters will glide into the dot. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck off the draw. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. And here's a cross-corner dump in. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Sends the
Did you
pass over.
see that?
Scores! A massive goal here in the third, and we're tied!
Yeah, and they're on their toes now, and their opponent are on their heels, and this is the critical time of the game now. Face-off gets set up. They'll want possession.
The Icebreakers' last goal, Cheryl, huge.
It is massive, isn't it? And the timing is impeccable. Right at the end of the game, you find a way to get the equalizer, and this really puts the opponent on their heels. It tightens up their stick, so they have to attack and find a way to get to the net.
Now you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Sends it over to Umberger. With possession along the wall. And that slides right out to center ice. Taken by Weiss. The Nighthawks have it from their own end.
It's only a game.
He
Why
lines
you
up
have to
his
be mad?
opponent perfectly with the hip check. Throws it in front. What a chance, but that goes off target off a body in front. And he takes the feed. Off the post. Look at that. There's the horn, and we are still evened up. That means we got a little bonus time. OT action is just around the corner. OT should tell us who wins and who loses, and they're ready to get it underway. All right, listen to this place. The electricity's so thick you could cut it with a knife. Sudden death, overtime, the puck is dropped. Let's go. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Roberts. Into the offensive zone. The Icebreakers will play the puck from behind the net. Hackett's got it in the defensive end. Intercepted at center by Baumgartner. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
Exploring options from behind his own net. The Nighthawks have it against the wall. Quick pass over to Baumgartner. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Well, James, it's overtime, and I love the fact that he's emptying the tank here. There may not be much left, but he is digging in deep to find it, and that's what you have to do. You have to stay on the gas pedal, and you got to find a way to impose, to drive play, and not be afraid of making mistakes. You got to attack, and that's what he's doing.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sends it over. Looking to end it. He scores! There it is! There it is! The overtime winner! Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Oh, what a game tonight. They earned this one here today, Sheriff.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was all about details, right? Everyone was concerned on the back check. Everyone was doing the right thing on the forecheck. So when you take care of those details, you wind up in a rubber match, and that's what this was.